हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ डेली मार्केट रिकैप, जहां पर हम निफ्टी, बैंक निफ्टी और कुछ स्टॉक्स के डेली चार्ट्स के बारे में बातचीत करते हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट टुडेज वीडियो विथ निफ्टी फर्स्ट। सो एज यू कैन सी, आफ्टर ओपनिंग द मार्केट एवरीवन एक्सपेक्टेड दैट कि मार्केट आज फिर से नीचे ही जाने वाला है एंड ऑफ कोर्स निफ्टी ने 180 पॉइंट का डाउनसाइड मूवमेंट भी दिखाया। बट समवेयर अराउंड 12 पीएम सडनली निफ्टी में 300 पॉइंट की रैली हमें देखने को मिली ऑन अपर साइड and it closed somewhere around 25,800 level. This 800 level is the crucial support earlier, बट ये 800 का लेवल हमें फ्राइडे के मार्केट में सस्टेन करता हुआ नहीं दिखाई दिया एंड वी हैव सीन अ शार्प फॉलिंग फ्रॉम 800 लेवल ऑल्सो। अगेन नाउ निफ्टी इज बैक इन द रेंज और ये अभी वही ट्रेड कर रहा है जहां पे ये लास्ट 2 महीने पहले ट्रेड कर रहा था। Let's see the intraday chart, right? Because there is a too much volatility in intraday time frame. And as you can see here, in the first 15 minute of candle, as everyone expected, Nifty fall more than 150 point. But again, we have seen some recovery. Maybe people are adjusting their position. Then after some time, I mean in the after morning session, we have another 15 point of downfall. Then Nifty took support somewhere around this 25,500 लेवल और उसके बाद 12 बजे के बाद ही हमें निफ्टी में एक शार्प रिकवरी देखने को मिली जो कि लगभग 300 पॉइंट की हुई। लेट मी शो यू द रेंज ऑल्सो। अगर मैं एग्जैक्ट पॉइंट की बात करूं तो निफ्टी ने अपने डे लो से लगभग 330 पॉइंट की रिकवरी दी विच इज द मोर देन 1.25%. After seeing this type of volatility, if you measure this candle, I mean there is a 300 point of rally in the just last 3 hours. So यार it looks like कि somebody knows something that we don't know. और अगर आप ऐसे मार्केट में नेक्ड ऑप्शन बाइंग कर रहे हो आइदर कॉल साइड और पुट साइड, देन बॉस वेलकम टू हेल, नो वन कैन सेव यू. Better to plan a spread strategy in this type of market or better to avoid trading in this type of volatility. Alright, now let's talk about this बैंक निफ्टी. So बैंक निफ्टी में भी हमें सेम ही चीज़ देखने को मिली. इवन बैंक निफ्टी थोड़ा सा हमें निफ्टी के कंपैरिजन में पॉजिटिव लग रहा था बिकॉज एज यू कैन सी देयर इज ए क्रूशियल सपोर्ट फॉर बैंक निफ्टी एंड इट टूक रिवर्सल एग्जैक्ट फ्रॉम दिस सपोर्ट. और अगर हम डे लो से डे हाई की बात करें ना, सो अगेन देयर इज ए मोर देन 1% ऑफ रैली इन द सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ. Now coming to this mid cap and small cap, boss every chart looks like the same. I mean maybe there is a dragonfly dozy or maybe there will be a hammer, but today on every chart candles look like the same. Either it's dragonfly dozy or it's hammer. If you talk about the small cap is close slightly negative and it looks like a hammer. And as you can see, this support is again tested, so we can see if this is the major support for small cap. And if you talk about the mid cap, then mid cap maybe I think support again support test हुआ है. So now this level is the crucial for mid cap also. Okay, although there is a lots of bullishness in this candle because it's a classic dragonfly doji, so we may see some green candle or market will take some halt here. Alright guys, now let's talk about the sectorial indices. CNX IT is flat, again dragonfly doji. On FMCG, we have a piercing candle, which is the bullish sign. It's a classic piercing candle. Yeah, let me highlight it. Because this green candle has closed above 50% of this red candle body. The high of this candle will break, then of course we may see some rally in FMCG sector. Let's talk about auto. So again dragonfly doji. Almost all the index की कहानी आज सेम है. Metal has lead the rally, right, because it's up by 2% and it's okay and it has formed a bullish engulfing candle. Let's talk about the pharma. So again there is a hammer on the daily candle. So almost आज सभी चार्ट पे हमें ड्रैगनफ्लाई डोजी या फिर हैमर पैटर्न देखने को ही मिलेगा. विक्स इज शॉट अप बाय 4%. एट सम पॉइंट इट वाज 5%, बट नाउ वी हैव अ विक्स एट 11.36, which indicate so much volatility in the market. Now coming to global cues, so USD versus INR is flat and it remained flat. Okay, there is a 1% fall in crude oil. This candles try to form a piercing pattern, but still we have a more 3.5 hour for this closing. So let's see where it will close. I mean, if it close, okay, I mean, if it close more than 50% of this candle, then of course it's a bearish sign. Then we may see crude will fall further. Gold is sort of by 2% and silver is sort of by 5.7%. नो वन नोज यार कि ये कहाँ तक जाएगा. लेट्स चेक ऑन वीकली टाइम फ्रेम फॉर सिल्वर. If you see silver on weekly time frame and for a longer period of time, yeah, silver has been sort of at 90 degree. No one has expected this 90 degree rally and we don't know कि ये कहाँ पे जाके रुकेगा या फिर ये कहाँ एटलीस्ट ये कंसोलिडेट भी नहीं कर रहा है, राइट. Coming to Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is flat in the morning. Bitcoin is also up by 1%. I am expecting that Bitcoin will consolidate for longer period of time in this range. Alright guys, so that's it for today's market. Let's talk about our stock. IDFC Bank is down by 1.5%. Vedanta is up by 3%. Alright, we have an entry in Vedanta. Let's see on chart. Looking good. It tried to approach our target. Bajaj Auto has fallen 0.7%. Okay, but still there is some bullishness. Okay, all right. Eicher Motor is fallen up to 1%. We have a entry in both the stock. I mean Bajaj Auto and Eicher Motor. So let's see where is our stop loss. We have a stop loss at 90.25 and in Eicher Motor we have 70.40, 71 and 40. So 71 and 40. All right, our stop loss. Okay. All right, now let's talk about this Coal India. So today I have made an entry in Coal India and as you can see here, 430 with a SL of 7% of SL. So of course, and the logic is like I have written here, let me show you. First thing is कि Coal India is consolidating for longer period of time in a range, right? And then with this candle, it give a nice breakout. Then we have a retracement period also, and then it sort up again. So I am expecting that this breakout is now cooled down by this retracement and again we have a closing up to a crucial level, so it will go like this. And in this trade I have a stop loss for 7% and my target is somewhere around 8%. So it's a 1:3 risk reward trade which I have mentioned here. I will upload the chart here. Let me fill this. On Sun Pharma, our setup is invalidated due to this big red candle, right? Because we are expecting that the next candle, I mean this one, will close in this green zone. Then we make a long entry in Sun Pharma. Okay, but eventually we have a red candle like this. Then we have another big red candle like this. So it will invalidate our setup. So let me remove it from watch list. Coming to Lcam, we have an entry in Lcam also. As you can see, I made an entry on Friday. Okay, on Friday, somewhere around this level. Let's talk about SBI. I have an entry in SBI stock and the logic is same, right? It has consolidated for a time, then given a breakout from this range, then we have a cooling period and again this SBI stock is trading above, okay, in the green zone. So I have a, okay, so I made entry somewhere around, let me check the exact price. I make an entry somewhere around 1010 and my stop loss is 983. So I have a 3% of stop loss in SBI stock and the target is one, okay, and the target is 6.5%, which is the 2.5 risk and reward. All right, Tata Chemicals has given a nice fall and then consolidating in this range. Okay, this is the first thing. And the second thing is we have a strong RSI diversion like this. Same with this PI industry limited. Let me show you the chart. There is a RSI diversion, and after okay, and after a nice downtrend, it consolidating like this. So again, if there, okay, so again, if tomorrow there will be a green candle inside this range, then we can plan a long entry in PI industry. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Now let's talk about Y data. So look the open interest now, boss, there is a no resistance at all. Earlier we have a huge resistance at this 900 level and this 26,000 level, but right now there is a no resistance for Nifty. It looks like ki yaar, I mean there is a no call selling or put selling. Everybody just want to cover their a position for this level, okay, for this level. Of course we have some resistance at 800 and 850 level, but yeah, these level are not promising. And if you see the PCR na, PCR is also looks bullish, so I don't think these two levels are okay. So okay, so I don't think 800 and 850 level will sustain tomorrow. We have a expiry also. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe it so that you will get a daily market update.